Welcome back. Well, last month saw Barcelona win their 27th La Liga title. It was a tumultuous season for them, we shall say, but despite all the off-field drama, they are once again champions. And on that note, we have put together our best 11 for La Liga this season. Same that we did with Serie, Premier League, Bundesliga. This is La Liga. Shall we show?
Yes,
our best 11?
let's go.
Here it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Gabri Vega made it. I thought, who else had Gabri Vega on their team?
We had a tie.
Nice.
I did not.
We had a tie up top. Lewandowski and Benzema.
I think we all had the exact same back line.
I think
Yeah.
if Lewandowski,
Militao,
without a
yeah.
doubt, gets this.
Really?
He's got the Pichichi.
Yeah.
He
Done.
goes over Benzema. It's done. It's over.
I don't mind.
23 goals and 7 assists.
I wanted to put both of them in there. I don't mind either one getting in. For me, Karim Benzema, just because of the vibes, but yeah, Lewandowski deserves it for sure.
And Griezmann was absolutely sensational this season.
He's really changed
15
since
goals,
the
16
World
assists.
Cup, I think.
That's insane.
It's been absolutely incredible.
He's
Those are insane numbers.
because I think heading into this year, people were unsure if he was going to continue to be a world-class player. If he
Yeah,
was kind of on that
absolutely.
downward trajectory. Confidence was
Influential.
shaken. This season, he's still got the goods. He is an absolute baller.
What about Vinny?
I'm pretty sure
Vinny
I put.
is class.
I mean, Vinny's a lock, and
Who's the
Pedri-
first lock?
And
Because it's either Ter Stegen or Vinny.
first
Vinny.
look, they're both there, like 100%.
Well, who's the first one? Because to me, it's Vinny.
Vinny.
Yeah, but Ter Stegen and Barcelona's back line,
Griezmann and Vinny are the two.
You think Griezmann over Vinny is the number one lock?
and Ter Stegen in La Liga,
This season? Yeah. I mean,
Barcelona didn't concede a lot. They conceded very little. They won a lot of games 1-0, a lot. It was the most common score line.
None of us put Camavinga in there.
I was going to say, is there any player that was not on this starting 11 that...
if you look at how many games he started,
Yeah, I get it.
so you can't be
Wildly
La Liga.
influential, though. Played two positions, essentially.
Yeah, but he played it because Mendy was also injured for Real Madrid, who's the
Played
starting
well when he
left
was
back.
in. Played well in Champions League.
But
Charlie Parker won't hear it.
Balde
Champions
for
League, you gotta take it out.
Barcelona.
I don't think so.
Balde for Barcelona was clearly the standout.
Incredible. I put Balde in as well. What about Fede Valverde?
Valverde,
Could get a shout. Substitute at least.
yeah. I like Gabri Vega in the midfield, and
Yeah,
the fact that
same.
we included a Celta player that's not even in this top 10. I'm looking at the table right now. They finished like 12th or something like that. Gabri Vega. I also had Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. I think
Yeah, he had a
between
good season.
them two, they could hold down a nice little ideal 11 in the midfield, just in the ball progression and being that first point of attack. Miguel Merino has been fantastic. I mean, not only in La Liga, but in Europe as well. And I know we're not considering Europe, but he's a good midfielder in that position, very complete. And he has been sought after. He's probably going to, I don't know if he's going to go now, but Gabri Vega apparently is going to go now. There are reports in Spain also that he might bounce, and because this is the highest his price is going to go with Real Sociedad, with Celta.
I think we should ask the fans, should we consider how they played in all competitions? Because do you take away how they played in Copa del Rey? Do you take away how they, in other competitions that they might be playing in? Because that's it's still a La Liga team.
Charlie's had
La
enough.
Liga 11.
Can I pose a question?
There's still teams that belong to La Liga that are in La Liga.
I'm tired of this conversation. Can we... Thank you.
Let us know how you feel.
Manager of the season, though, because I think that there's a few that could be in contention here. If you had to select the manager of the season in La Liga, Nico, who would you go with?
Imanol Alguacil, the Real Sociedad manager that took them to Champions League.
Yeah.
Real Sociedad being in the Champions League for the first time in Europe in almost like a decade or something like that. It's pretty, well, they were in Europa League. I think I have to look up the Champions League stat, but that team is so fun to watch. They're offensive, they're organized, they have quality, and they're refreshing. A refreshing new side that you usually don't see so high in the table for Spain.
I'm going Xavi.
Yeah.
Same.
He goes from 73 points to 88 this year to win the title. And it was a big difference from Barca last season to this year. It's a new young group. He's got them bought in. For me, Xavi has gotten Barcelona back to where they need to be competing for not only the La Liga title, but I think next year they'll be a strong contender for Champions League.
Also, the overwhelming amount of distractions that this team had.
That's what I mean.
To be able to solidify this team as a unit and get them to the point where they won the La Liga relatively easily. I know it wasn't extremely easy, but to the point where it was almost a wash towards the end of the season. That to me is absolutely incredible, especially when people said he didn't have enough experience, he wouldn't be the right guy.
What about if we take your argument and say, consider their European season? Where do you put Xavi now?
I'm giving him the credit to be the manager of the season because of him winning the league.
No, but let's use your argument. No,
okay,
let's use your argument.
So then who would you put in place of him?
Y Manuel Alguacil. With Real Sociedad.
What I'm saying, if we're simply saying...
He got decently far in the Europa
Would you
League
say
as well.
Carlo Ancelotti because of how far he got in Champions League? No. To me, Xavi still wins.
And
Mendilibar, you could give a bunch of these
no,
names.
not Mendilibar. Mendilibar managed for 2 months and a half.
Yeah, but he
And
did
what'd
an
he do?
incredible job.
And what'd he do?
He won the Europa League, but he's still mid-table with Sevilla.
So my point.
Yeah, that's why I'm not including Mendilibar.
No, but
Wow, feather in my cap.
Xavi had 20 goals against for Barca. That's the fewest allowed across the top 5 leagues. He has transformed this Barca team. Got to be manager of the
He also had,
season.
on record, the most levers pulled.
Can I throw out a couple more names out there? Javier Aguirre, El Vasco Aguirre, former Mexico national team coach. He's got Mallorca in 9th. Mallorca.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. And El Ingeniero Pellegrini having Betis in 6th.
Which is huge. Huge for Betis.
Yeah. I mean, they're back in Europa League, where they were this season. But for them to be competing in Europe again, they were close to that top 4, but then just teetered out towards the end.
Good shouts.